Alright, Shalom. Let me see something. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopefully elect out there. Alright, and I just wanted to do this lesson because, the spirit is beautiful. The times we're living in are, as the brothers say, they're exciting times. They're also very sobering times. Times that brothers should be using to, not only get in gear and get in the spirit and, push it and labor in this thing, whether it be studying, making more videos. It's definitely time to buckle down and get more serious, for Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, and for your own sakes, because doing this thing ain't gonna do nothing but save you, you know what I'm saying, and through others, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, others can be saved as well. But I just want to, give a little testimony, man, how my steps was guided today, but I also made notice of some things along the way. So, just like I said, everything has its purpose. Today I went grocery shopping and just came around this store, and there was a bunch of people up in there, a bunch of nigga women and other people, and hey man, Jake, hey man, Jake is what how can I say this? Jake is feeling it, man, and Jake is getting uneasy now. Jake is getting uneasy now. For the longest time, that wound, what does it say? That wound was healed slightly. Let's see if I can get that real quick. I think I might be Jeremiah 6:14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. Now, I know this is talking about false prophets, but let me just make sure. Pretty sure this is talking about false prophets. Yeah, the shepherds with their flocks. Yeah. Everyone dealeth falsely. Right. Salakia. I was just making sure. But move this over here. Oh, yeah, it's got a pause button too. Alright, cool. Still learning this app. Now, back to the point. So those stamps, in another aspect of looking at that scripture, those stamps and those government assistance, has also been slightly trying to heal the wound. Jake been complacent with that. Jake know they oppressed and they know they this and they know they that, but when they get them stamps, it's all good. They forget about that. They forget about their brethren that's going through this and going through that. They get them stamps and it's party time, man. It brings me back to this mindset of our people, man, because I knew this hood chick, this hood rat, damn nigga woman back in the day. And I remember, I was making music, before I came into the full knowledge. I knew that, I was learning about the Illuminati and stuff, but before I really knew what I was going to do with myself, she was on some nigga shit, man. She gonna tell me to make a song talking about we be balling on them food stamps, and it just is ironic, man. Everything happens for a reason, man, because lo and behold, you see what's going on with this EBT, and ain't no more balling on the food stamps, I wish I could see her now, and see if she would still have that same tone. And we be balling on them food. You ain't balling on no damn food stamps no more, man. That shit is about to go bye-bye, all right? And all these menstruous women that have raised up these little monsters, they about to feel it. They about to feel it, man. But, so I'm at the store buying certain little different things. I'm in the mindset of, let me get a few things, or whatever. Buy some things that we can probably make stretch. You know, I had access to some stamps. So it was like, let me go ahead, because they loaded both of the stamps in the same month, you know. Benefits that were supposed to be given out to people for February got loaded this month, and a lot of people's mindsets, which was my mindset, was they gonna get cut off. You ain't gonna be able to use them in February, so you better use them now. So, you know, just buy little different things to make stuff stretch. You know, you can get flour and make you some bread, flat bread, this, that, and the other. You know, you can do different things. But I came across these nigga women. They up there buying abominations. You know, Jake is still in the mindset of partying. Even with the government being closed, they still in the mindset of folly, wickedness, and partying. This nigga woman sitting up there talking about, I'm gonna buy some lobster tails and like 40 pounds or something of king crab legs or something or the other she was on. And I'm like, man, crazy as hell. But you know, that same nigga woman ended up directing me to a place that had some pretty good bulk stuff. But you know, I just was thinking about the mindset of Jake, man. You know, Jake ain't gonna be prepared. Jake is not prepared. They ain't gonna be prepared. And even with the seriousness of what's going on, Jake really don't understand. Like, Jake really ain't thinking for the future. Jake is just stuck on today, and they stuck on, hey man, they stuck on their oppression, man. You know. So like, let me just bring the scripture out. Jake really trusting their oppression, man. You know? I noticed last time that me tapping was kind of a little, hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, Isaiah 30. You know, I can start at 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And hey, that's what 2/3 is doing, man. What the hell are you doing? Alright. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, you know? Because they're going to be ashamed and they're going to be confused, man. When it all run out, they ain't going to know what to do, man. You know? They done bought king crab. They should have been buying meals to stretch. You know what I'm saying? They should have been... Jake don't have the mindset that they used to. They don't have the skills that they used to. And it's ultimately because the Most High is not giving them wisdom, because they're not acknowledging him. So all they know is this: oh, let me go ball out on my stamps to get steak, shrimp, you know, steak, crab, lobster, shrimp. You know, I see why some Edomites feel that way, because there are actually Jakes that do that. They get $500 worth of stamps and they go buy lobster, steak, which ain't nothing but abominations. That shit should be dirt cheap, you know, because it's filthy it's filthy scavengers. It should be just as cheap as pork, because they're all scavengers. Anyway. But Jake could go splurge out on this shit, you know? And when all that shit run out, February roll around, March roll around, because they might have enough to last them till March, if they ain't got a bunch of kids. March gonna roll around, stamps ain't gonna come, and they ain't gonna have no more of them abominations in their fridge. And they gonna be stuck. They gonna be sick, man. Let me get this. Isaiah 30:8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. You know, get ye out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel. And that's like it. I mean, most of the brothers already know, but that's what they say, man. They don't want to hear, what you mean I can't eat pork? What you mean I can't eat crab, shrimp, lobster? Man, get on out of here with that Bible stuff, man. You know, man wrote that. That's what they basically say, you know. Let me keep going. 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. But back to 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. You know, and that's what it is. They despise the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Therefore, they don't get to learn the secrets. They don't get to understand that famine is coming. They don't get to understand that pestilence is coming. They don't get to understand that nuclear war is coming. They don't get to understand these things in righteousness. Even if they have one piece of it, they don't have the full understanding. They don't have the mindset of preparing yourself. And I don't mean storing up earthly goods, because if shit hit the fan, you'll have to up and leave that shit behind anyway, and have to have the Spirit guide you and have to trust in the Most High to feed you however He see fit. So, you know, I'm just not talking about prepping and trying to store up goods for the future like you're going to just be able to keep this shit. But the point is, you don't trust in the Most High in any form or fashion. You don't even want to hear His words. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law of the Lord, even his prayer shall be an abomination. You see? He that turneth away his ears from hearing the law of the Lord, even his prayer shall be an abomination. So, these people, man, you know, that are not under the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth, are they through? They through. But, you know, I just had that in my mind, you know, that Jake ain't going to be ready. Jake is not going to be ready for the shit that's coming, man. And they going to get caught up in the bullshit, man. They going to get caught up in the bullshit. These niggas and these nigga women, man, they going to get caught up. And they going to get, hey, man, they going to get destroyed. Let me see. Salakia. Yeah, this is coming to this place. Isaiah 14. Salakia. This is what's coming to America, man. This is what's coming to these Edomites. And this is what's coming to Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. The rulers of Babylon the Great, the Edomites, so-called white people. This is what the Most High has prepared for them. Destruction. Okay? Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. This is what the Most High got coming for you Edomites, man, for what you did to the children of Israel, a.k.a. the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. You know, and there are even Jakes that feel like this place is going to last forever, man. This place is going to get swept with the besom of destruction, man. It's going to get destroyed, man. You know? So I guess I'll do two more things. I'll get that definition for besom, you know, and I'll show you this judgment for the Edomites. I'm all in the way, man. Shoot, about to say define. A broom made of twigs. So he's going to sweep it with the broom of destruction, man. It's going to get swept clean, man. You know, that's what's coming to this place. It's going to get swept clean, man. Everybody dying, man. Except for the elect. Everybody going to die. All right? What did they say? Pew, pew, everybody going to die? All right, let me get this. Okay, yeah, it's lucky. this. Go back to the scriptures. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off with this one. Oh, I should add that to my home screen. Damn, I shouldn't have did that. You might have to give me an app, man. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Just to show you, if you don't know by now, that is coming to you so-called white people, because thus saith the Lord, according to the scriptures, man. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So that's what's coming, man. Payback for what you did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. With that, I want to say all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh. Call Halayim to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace, love, and salutation to the hopefully elect. Shalom. Man, stop. Man.